Guys, to my viewers, subscribers, there's a video I watched, and then I wanted to discuss about that video with my wife. So I'm going to play the video, guys, and then we will hear my wife's opinion about it. So I'm about to play the video now. Then we will really go deep into it and talk about it. So let's go.
I think I knew that the marriage is not gonna last 6 months into the marriage. So I was feeling a little bit imprisoned in my marriage. So I was married to someone who had gone to the length of saying, you can't talk to this person like this. Why is this guy sending you this emoji? Remember, I come from a relationship where freedom was nice. I have a lot of male friends. He didn't understand that. That made him uncomfortable because in his head, I believe he thought that every guy that I'm talking to, I'm banging. And that made me feel like, is that what you think of your wife? You think I'm like that, you know? Right. So one particular day I'm driving back from work and I'm feeling like, no man, this doesn't feel right. And I missed my ex at that moment. I called my ex and lucky enough for me, he didn't pick up. Ka WhatsApp. I leave that. I'm not thinking. I'm in my own space. Yes. I sleep, get home. I'm woken up ka such a big what the heck? Obviously I'm sleeping and I'm thinking, dude, like it's whatever AM. What's going on? And this time we are at his parents' house. Remember we had moved to his parents' house? Yes. We had a quarrel for why are you speaking to your ex? How can you do that to me? We are not even 6 months in marriage, you're already cheating. So I was labeled a cheater from that on. Okay. So you can imagine the troubles that came after that. He even went back to the pastor that married us and told him Horbutulo is a cheater. Were you cheating though? No.
So this girl, for what she's saying, to me, as a man, I think that she was a cheater.
You just conclude like that?
No, because it was the statement she's making I'm going about. It's the statement she's making.
So the statement alone doesn't
No,
justify
because she says the husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say nagging her. And she said she likes to be friends with males, right? She likes to be friends with males.
Before she got married.
Married. And when she wasn't married, she likes to be friends with males. And that is what the husband keep pointing at, that I don't want you to be friends with men. And then she finally got the tag of a cheater when she contacted the ex.
Right.
You understand? Because she's married. Even if you are having a situation with your husband, now she says that because my husband is nagging me that I am dealing with men being friends with men, then finally I missed my ex. Then I contact my ex. Then he find out that I was contacting my ex. Then he tagged me that I am a cheater.
I heard it all.
Okay, so what is your opinion?
So from the first instant alone, being married, there are some relationship you have to let go. Especially male friends. And again, even if you are friends with males before you got married, there should be a limit. The husband might talk about her cheating, or don't talk to this person, or why are you talking to these people, and trying to question why she's talking to men. It makes it feel or sound like she is not even protecting herself before the husband is asking or questioning why she's doing what she's doing.
But what do you mean by protection? What do you mean?
She's not protecting herself.
What do you mean by that?
Protecting herself from the fact that she is a married woman. When you're married, you have to protect yourself from other people out there, especially men. Because men will prey no matter what. They will prey on women. So immediately you will get off the market. You do not have to get yourself involved with men that are not married. Or even if they are married, your socialization with the men has to be on a different level. For her, the way she's talking, she's not respecting the position that she is in. And so she's feeling there's nothing wrong with it. If the man is talking to other women, how would she feel? She's not putting herself in the man's shoes, to my opinion. Now, every man is different. Some men, when they take you as a wife or you are their girl or their woman, they don't want any other man talking to you. So know your man and, shield yourself from all of that. She saying that she's being tagged as a cheater is because of the thing she's doing. Our reactions, our behavior displays what somebody will see. And that person can conclude, maybe in your mindset, you are not. She's still living in her single life. She's not living outside of her single life, although she's married. So her behavior will let the husband say you are cheating.
Okay. But that means...
and she contacting the ex was a wrong move, because you cannot say that your husband is nagging you about what you were doing, so you're going to call your ex. You miss your ex. You can't miss your ex. That means you have not shut that window. And missing your ex, you calling him to do what?
Okay.
Your husband is who you have to be vulnerable with, not your ex or anybody else.
So
that's my opinion.
It says now she's divorced.
Now she's divorced.
Because of that. And the interviewer that is interviewing her is another female.
Right.
And to the tone of that person sounds like, oh, then that means he's those men that it's like...
I don't think her tone sounds like that.
For me, I feel like they feel like the man is a controlling person.
Because she's saying that.
Yeah, but do you think the man is being controlled?
He's not being controlling. Because if as a woman you've been married, you need to draw your line. You need to know. So if your husband is saying, hey, I don't like this. I don't like the way you're talking to other men or how you're relating to other men. I don't think he's being controlling. He's trying to tell you this is the line you need to draw.
Okay.
Right. So it's not about labeling the man as a controlling person.
But
his heart.
But that is what
he's being tagged as.
He's being tagged as like he's controlling.
Because that's what the lady is saying to the interviewer.
He's trying to make you look like he's controlling and everything. But another point is that it could be that she's not cheating at all, right?
But her behavior.
Because the husband too might look at it this way, that men will always want to be with you, because she's always friends with men. And in men's mind is that those men might be interested in you, but you're a married woman. Because she knows she's married and she's not going to do it. But men on the other side are thinking in their head, if I ever get the chance with this woman, I will take it.
Yeah, there's a saying that when you play with fire, fire will burn you.
Yeah.
So when you go and play with men or with anything, that thing will hurt or harm you. So for how she is portraying herself, you are married. So what are you doing keeping more male friends or keeping ex-male friends? What is it that you're looking for from them that you can find it in your husband that you're keeping? The same applies to men. The men can be married and still keep female friends. And the question is, what are you looking for in that female? What kind of conversation are you having that with that female that you can't have it in your wife? Because your wife is also a female. So what kind of relationship or what kind of talk could you discuss with other women that you can discuss with your wife? The same thing, what kind of talk is that lady discussing or having, like an exciting conversation that you can't have it with your husband? Right.
So, okay. But just to finalize everything, just to close it down, do you think it is right for females to have male friends, a married female to have male friends?
I don't think it's either good nor bad. Okay. I don't think that women should have male friends because it doesn't appear proper. If you're married, that means friends that will come into your life has to be a couple friends. It has to be friends that you have with both your husband. It cannot be just your friend. Same applies to men. Men cannot have female friends when they are married because so many things can be led. You will go talk about how your husband is treating you or how your wife is treating you, and you might fall vulnerable into their hands. And that alone can bring a whole lot of troubles. You might not be doing something bad, but that other people's mindset and their behavior can ruin yours. So don't be friends with single people when you're married. That's what I can say.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
One